A live look at Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Boston College Eagles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Nestled into a beautiful neighborhood in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Boston College is home to the Alumni Stadium. Seating 44,000, this is a petite but beautiful stadium in the ACC. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Booth. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Throwing, Lewis. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on first down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and it's just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Here's Lewis to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Finds a tight end. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He'll toss it.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Gets it to the back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks, and getting the first down.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after run.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! The first points of the day.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I got to go back. I love the fourth down call. Being aggressive, first drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Quick give. It's Dickens. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Boston College wants to play fast. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Under pressure. Fires on the move. Left side is right. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Needs it here on fourth down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. First and goal from the 10. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Third and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Right side, it's Young. Touchdown, Buffs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He's going to throw deep right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Eagles!
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Looking for an alley. He breaks a tackle. At the 40, there he goes. Racing to the right. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado!
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability. His wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stopper.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air. It's McKenzie. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Boston College right back to the line. Drops back on 1st down. Stepping to the right. And he gets rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Boston College! Made the grab in the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the return, it's Perry. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Second down coming up. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. There he goes. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Made a defender miss. At the 45 on his way. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it. He'll keep it again on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Unloads to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And the Buffaloes need to pick it up on fourth down. Fourth down, Lewis. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. He had 3 or 4 more yards to go, and it'll be a turnover on down. The decision to go for it does not pan out. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Sets his feet. It's McKenzie. Reels it in. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Off play action. They're all over it. Scrambling to the left. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to get it through the air. Takes the grab. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. BC uses a timeout here. It's second of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first. Dumps it to the back. Out wide left, it's Dickens. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Motion from the back. Sets his feet. It's McKenzie. Got him on the sideline. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up, but you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Lewis. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Moving the pocket, it's McKenzie. Got his man. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. All even here in the third quarter as they get set to snap it on 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. This time it's complete.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a 1st down for Boston College.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the 1st down.
This Boston College offense has it working. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Keeps it himself. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Turns up, it's Moore. Oh, he's got some space. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to get the corner. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
They'll try it over the left side. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. The Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And late in the football games, coaches are like, don't make the mistake. In this offense, they just did it. Tie football game, they put the ball on the deck, the defense recovers. Now they're going to have to depend on their defense to come out, get a stop, and keep them in this football game.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ray. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. 3rd and 9. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Scanning the field, it's McKenzie. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
After that incompletion here, tied in the 4th quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock, or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
Guys, I can't believe this. They must not trust their defense at all. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to go for it here. You want to talk about a high-risk decision. Oh, pressure's coming. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Hey, I got to be honest. honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Swamped immediately. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Look out! Unloads in the nick of time.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. Little missed opportunity there for this offense.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Back to pass, it's McKenzie. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. They'll run it. It's Young. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And they have surged on top here in the final 2 minutes.
Big-time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Ray. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend.
Looking deep. Makes the grab down the left side. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Past the 10. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. From the red zone, it's Ray. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. Colorado will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing. Fielded in the end zone, it's Booth. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throwing, Lewis. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've got the ball in field goal range, David. Now it's just a matter of taking care of it.
And you've worked this all week. You know, take care of the football, get a few extra yards, Jesse. Make sure that clock obviously doesn't run out on you.
Yeah, bleed the clock as much as you can and get the ball situated where your kicker likes to kick from, the center or one of the hashes.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. And the kick is good. His 3rd field goal of the game, and 3 is the magic number for the win. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.